Here's Dr. Foojan Zeine and the tip of the week. We're going to talk about a life worth living. However, it's been a week of conversations about suicide and ending life. I've worked for many, many years at the inpatient hospitals and headed 2 outpatient hospitalization programs. For more than 5 years, almost every night, I sat on the phone with people who wanted to end their lives while we went through the process of getting them into the hospital until they saw some hope to stay and choose life. These days, conversations with people have also added the notion of palliative care and end of life choice. One thing I've learned is to respect each person's choice about their life, since they are the ones who must live it or leave it. This matter got me thinking, what were the differences between the person's outlook, family's outlook, and the professional's outlook when it came to the choice of ending life? When someone chooses to end their life due to suffering and not wanting what is in front of them, all professionals and family members try to stop them and buy time so that the person can find some meaning, reason, zest, and motivation to live. On the other hand, the patient, the family, and professionals all support and facilitate palliative care so that the person ends their suffering. I assert that if others also see hope around the person, they all hold the idea of a life worth living, hoping that the person will grab on to that hope and create it. But when nature calls and illnesses only promise more suffering with no hope of change, the support to complete the prolonged misery comes about. When the quality of life is hindered and a person has no hope nor skills to change their life, their view of life, or circumstances of life, then they want the life to end. When there's no meaning they can find in what it is, whether they are living in poverty or a mundane routine life or luxury and wealth, then they will choose to end it all. When a person foresees the future as a continuation of a suffering or expectations for the suffering to become worse, then they welcome the ending. Contributing factors are depression, loss of relationships, relationship problems, legal problems, financial issues, substance use, health matters, recent crises, and loss of housing. Thought patterns may include being a burden to the family members or friends, being stuck, forecasting doom, hopelessness, and helplessness about any solution leading to, I can't take this anymore. I cannot tolerate this pain anymore. Family members and friends usually feel guilt, sadness, and anger about their own powerlessness and the person's feelings, behaviors, and decision. Many will try conversing, presenting their logic, offering a solution, or even attempting to control the person's situation and may come short of effect. A person who has been entertaining suicidal thoughts may increase the use of mind-altering substances to numb themselves, act recklessly as if they want to invite death to capture them. They may withdraw from activities that brought pleasure since there's no more a point or pleasure. Neglect their body, neglect their environment, their commitments, and their relationships with their environment. They may isolate from family and friends. They may sleep excessively or talk about and at times glamorize death and suicide. They might start giving away money or their possessions. They may start visit or call people and sound like they're completing the past and saying goodbyes. They may pile up medications or buy a gun or research a variety of plans and how to commit suicide. They may even get interested or completely disinterested in religion or afterlife. So what can you do? If you are suffering from depression or have any suicidal thoughts, please seek support from an expert. Let us buy time and spend the time to evaluate, create skills, shift paradigms, and find the zest to live. If you're still alive and death has not knocked at your door on its own, then let's find a meaning together for you to live for whatever is left in front of you. Let us find your contribution to the world around you. You are affecting your environment. Let's own it. Let's own the beauty of what your contribution can be. You cannot do it on your own, so please get help. You deserve not to suffer. Let's learn how to live without the suffering. If you are a family member or a friend who may be depressed and has some of the above signs, then tell them the beauty they bring to your life, your love for them, your acceptance of who they are and how valuable they are for you. Put their hand into the hand of a professional. You can't do this on your own. Get help for them and maybe for you. For more observational, integrational skills and how to become fully present and purposeful in life, get my book, Life Reset, the Awareness Integration Path to Creating the Life You Want. Thank you.
Togetherness Media. Togethernessmedia.com